gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
Cleveland family. Two sisters. Seems to go away for one Cleveland family. Two sisters killed 3 years apart, and we now know a teen shot to death over the weekend is the sister of a girl killed back in 2019. Our Winnie Dorch live with the latest details. Winnie.
Torian Chapman was killed over the weekend. She lost her life still grieving the death of her little sister who was hit and killed by a car in 2019. Now Torian's murder has opened a new wound. Two sisters, both killed 3 years apart. Tamia Chapman in 2019, now Torian Chapman this year.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Gut-wrenching for this family.
But them was people's kids. You know what I'm saying? It's sad.
18-year-old Torian was murdered Saturday night. She and two others were sitting in a car on Nottingham Road just south of St. Clair in the Collinwood neighborhood. Two men pulled up, got out, and shot the car up, leaving her to die and 19-year-old Charles Moore.
Taking in the scene of chaos, you know, the madness that's going on around here, and just, I guess, just trying to feel it, you know.
Torian's sister Tamia was hit and killed by a stolen car in 2019 during a Cleveland police chase that ended in East Cleveland. The two were close. In fact, so close, Torian was still hurt by Tamia's death. A family statement reads, Torian was a very bright and hardworking sister of Tamia Chapman, who was trying to manage life while living the trauma of losing her sister. And there was another woman in the car, just 19 years old. She did survive. Cleveland, Winnie Dorch, 19 News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
There was about 100 shots fired into this car. I think the guy's in there.
Cleveland police are called to this apartment complex on Nottingham Road late Saturday night after witnesses reported hearing numerous gunshots. When officers arrived, they found 3 people shot inside a vehicle. 2 of them were dead, and the third was wounded.
I mean, they just unloaded gun after gun after gun.
Residents in the complex were stunned when they learned that more than 90 shots may have been fired by 2 gunmen before they jumped into their getaway vehicle and sped away.
That's something you were here in a war zone. 92 shots is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
I was kind of thinking, like, immediately, like, okay, I do need to move because I got a daughter and I could have been outside with all the gunfire.
The homicide victims are identified as 19-year-old Charles Moore of Cleveland and 18-year-old Torian Chapman of Cleveland Heights. It turns out that Torian Chapman was the older sister of 13-year-old Tamia Chapman. Tamia was killed in December 2019 when she was struck by a stolen car driven by a 15-year-old carjacking suspect who was being pursued by Cleveland police officers. Just last week, Tamia Chapman's family and their attorney spoke outside Cleveland City Hall, calling for a $20 million settlement of their lawsuit against the city and the dismissal of some of the officers involved in the chase that led to Tamia's death.
This is a real big loss to us. I'm very torn up right now, and I'm very distraught.
Those who live in the complex where Torian Chapman was killed say they sympathize with the
Has to even go through this. I mean, no one should have to go through this and then losing their daughter to, you know what I'm saying, essentially 92 gunshots, because that's crazy. That's over the top crazy.
Investigators are now checking surveillance cameras at the apartment complex and the surrounding neighborhood to see if they may have captured any video of the killers or their vehicle. Young Clevelanders who have suffered the loss of their own loved ones to violence on the streets of the city say life is never the same.
I've been a victim of gun violence and it's not easy to deal with. It constantly replays over and over again. I don't know. I just hope everybody out there can send prayers to her family and hope that they can be strong.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.